Hey folks, just wanted to say thank you so much for 136 subscribers, and thank you so much for the love on the last video. I really appreciate you guys watched the video and also liked it. And yeah, hopefully I'm able to put out good content. But otherwise, I'm not really feeling confident about the content I'm putting out right now, so hopefully you guys like the video. See ya! Do your thing.
I overdid it on the mantra. My things are messy, I'm not sure. Don't close your eyes and let it get ya. I press snooze to stop the world. I think it varies on the person. I might blow up sometime soon. And everyone's throwing out curses, curses, curses. But I'm certain, what's the use? But I had to find that I was nothing. Hard to describe what I was doing. I had to find that I was nothing. I had to put myself through something. I overdid it on the mantra. Most things aren't hard, but this shit is. But I start to find it under pressure. I swear to God that this shit ends. It just gets never ending. Just always a day-to-day thing. And everyone's throwing out curses, curses, curses. But I'm certain, what's the use? But I had to find that I was nothing. Hard to describe what I was doing. I had to find that I was nothing. I had to put myself through something. I lose time and place. I lose all respect. Oh, who gets to stay? The most swings, the simplest assignment I get.
Now you must be wondering, that was a really short day in the life. It is true it was short because I wanted to talk about something which I feel like is really important, and I also feel like I should say it. So while I was filming the vlog, I realized it wasn't really my tight schedule because my class got cancelled the day when I shot the vlog. My second class, my first class was still there, but my second class, but that's another point. That doesn't really matter. Sometimes I go a little everywhere. that doesn't matter. But the thing is that that day wasn't really my 100%. I wasn't really feeling 100% on my energy because there were times I was actually procrastinating actively from work, studying, and applying for a job. Because I'm on my co-op search term, and trust me, those who are watching this and are saying that Cycle 3 hasn't been great, I agree with you, Cycle 3 hasn't been really great. And yeah, it is a bit tough to get a job, but it's co-op, you can't really say much, but enough of that. So that was one of those days where I wasn't really my 100%, and trust me, every day it's hard to be 100% because there are some days where you are like, I do not have my shit together today and I don't know how am I gonna get work done, and that's totally okay because not every day is supposed to be the day where you feel great. There are days where you feel like I'm just tired and I don't want to do any work, and I get that because there are days where I also feel like I can't get this done because I'm too tired. And I feel like this Instagram post, which my mom shared to me while I was having a stressful period recently, I feel like this is so true because there are days where you will feel like it's too much. And there are days where you feel like you'll be really anxious about what's gonna happen next. And there are days where you feel like you're gonna miss home so badly. And trust me, when I was in my first year, this is what happened to me. I was homesick. I was really anxious about how I was going to handle everything by myself. I was scared to death about how am I going to manage studying on my own. And trust me, it takes a while to figure out everything. And it's something which I am still learning. I'm in my second year of university, but I am still actively learning how to manage everything on my own, because I know that there are days where it's going to be really tough to get through, but I have to rely on myself to get through that day. Trust me, it's really hard, and I understand it because I've been through this, and I've also been through this during my first year. So if you feel like there are days going to be really hard, I can understand that. And it's not that easy. And if you're watching this, you're doing a great job of getting through. And I believe in you. I know you're doing great. And remember that when you're in university, having a balance is really important. If you're wondering, do I have balance figured out? I do not. Just look at my room. There's a video of it playing right here. But it looks like landfill and disorganization had a child. But that's where I just say that neither do I have balance figured out. I am still actively learning how to balance my life. It is something which we all are still learning. Balance is something you did not learn overnight. It takes a while, and it is something which we are still actively walking on. And balance is something which we're always going to learn throughout our lives. And trust me, it is really tricky to get a balance, but I feel like here's a quote from Aunt May from Marvel Spider-Man 2, and I feel like she said it the best, which is right there.
Balance is a process, not a destination.
And this is also where I say, I feel like also for me personally, when I feel like I have a balance is where I feel like I am studying a good amount. And not only studying a good amount, I'm doing things outside of my academics. Like meeting up with friends, just going outside, doing other stuff, being involved with the university clubs. And that is also something which separates your academic life and social life, and also leaves room for development. So trust me, if you feel like you haven't figured it out yet, it's totally fair, because I feel like during my first year, I had the pressure of I had to figure out everything right from the get-go. But trust me, you do not need to have it figured out now. That is something which you will figure it out as your time goes, because figuring out is something which you cannot do immediately. As time passes, as you put on the bricks on your path while you're walking it, that's where you're actively figuring out where you want to be and why do you want to be that person who you want to be in the future. Sorry, there are times where I feel like I don't know that myself, but hopefully you got what I meant. But this is where I say balance is hard to achieve, but I also understand that, because neither do I have a balance in my life. I'm still learning how balance works out. I'm still learning how to manage everything on my own. So if you feel like you're in your first year of university and do not have it figured out, then this is coming from a student who in his second year and is also still trying to figure out how to achieve a balance and how he wants to be as a person. So it's okay. I understand what you're feeling, and I believe in you, and I know you'll get through your first year of university. But that's it for me right now, and hopefully I'll see you guys in a later video soon, but otherwise